How you doing? We got some PC time for you. Let's go, baby. Yo, I'm into Starcraft now.
We went from weird, obscure horror space game to actual good space game.
Yep. So let's listen to the briefing here. In the wake of the
May I read?
Yeah, sure.
In the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the sons of Korhal escaped with the stolen data disks. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime,
Optimus Prime, right?
Arcturus' group now plans its next crucial moves against the Confederacy. 13 hours after the evacuation...
You missed it.
You guys gonna press start, it's fine!
So you're fighting against Optimus Prime?
Yep.
Yeah. Headquarters has begun analysis of the discs.
Can I just say that I like this guy's voice?
Shortly. I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Sorry.
Receiving incoming
Oh, it's this guy's voice.
That's my wife.
Oh, check out our Sega CD playthrough of Iron Helix. Wow, it was quite a playthrough if you want another horror-themed game. Quite a playthrough.
Can't believe we got through it as fast as we did.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
Spencer beat it in one sitting.
Wow.
Second in command will elaborate.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against
So
the
we're
Confederates.
staying respectfully silent, out of respect for the story and the plot.
They've stationed a large
which does get,
detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there under the command of
Not really
General
convoluted. It's okay. It's not as good as when I was 8.
So the person you're playing as is just like a nameless, voiceless guy. You're not playing as like the guy on the left.
Duke's offices.
Yeah, that's about it. So basically, we are some nameless commander. So, yeah.
Similar to Fire Emblem, which I probably mentioned last time, maybe.
Sounds fun.
I'm actually not sure you did.
Right on.
200.
Should be good.
I finished scouting out the area and you pig.
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right.
Alright, so that's the entire romantic development between the two.
What? Just
Anytime
the
you're
girl assumes something and that's it?
No, she's a telepath, so she knows.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was a joke.
So, Sarah Kerrigan, who will be serving as one of 2 hero units we're controlling, is a ghost, which means she can, she's got certain psionic abilities, and she can cloak, which is pretty useful. So can these wraiths. Except they're not. I'm assuming because they're dumb. Alright. Where am I going?
So later on in the campaign, does it get pretty like the scenarios get pretty intense?
Yeah, it actually does get a little bit rougher. The thing about the Terran campaign, which would be the one that we're doing now, is that it is simply... you can pretty much just beat it by spamming Marines.
Sounds fun.
Is it one of the easier ones?
Well, it's the first campaign, so...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because the ones where they just give you units and then you go from like point A to point B seem like they're like probably the most boring.
I've taken care of business on this
Yep.
end, Commander.
I like the
They're ready to back us up, too.
the subtitle there. Kerrigan kills the Confederate officer.
Yep. So they,
Base is under attack.
yeah, so, basically all the stuff in the base becomes ours.
Base is under attack.
Now we can control it. Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
And now starts the game proper, I guess.
So I can already tell from last time because we restarted the computer today that this game is running like way better.
It is. It's not dropping any,
Frames.
yeah, it's not dropping any, inputs, rather.
But it just looks so buttery smooth. Yeah, I don't understand why this computer, but if you don't restart it for like a week or two or like more than that, it just starts acting like a little weird.
That's my bad. I don't restart it too often.
Oh yeah.
It's obviously not like hitting some sort of threshold. It's just like, I guess the processor being on for like 100 or more hours straight, or more like 300 hours straight, it just might start acting weird.
Yeah, it seems so much faster.
Yeah. Well, I also forgot that I had to increase the speed to fastest.
Okay, well that probably does it too.
But also, like, it's just like before it was like dropping inputs when I was trying to like micro things. So
When they play competitive StarCraft, is it on fastest setting?
yeah. Dropships cost SP and gas. That's insane. I'm sorry, that's a balance thing, but
Is that bad?
I think they have to change that for or the expansion,
Is
because
it-
I don't remember dropships costing gas at all. But yeah, it's bad because you want gas and you don't want to spend it on stupid dropships.
And what is it that you are mining again from those crystal-like things?
Those are minerals.
And how do you get gas?
Gas are from geysers. This one already has a refinery on it, but
You find craters that look like they have like gas.
Ah, gotcha.
yeah. So I believe there are actually a few around here. I changed the hotkey for Wraith. I'm gonna have to figure out what my hotkeys are, because they're different between what I have at home. Once again, I've been playing this all day, but I just got into the second camping, which I'm playing a different race, so it's a little hard to adjust, switch between races when you've been playing one a significant amount of time.
Do you have a particular favorite race to play?
In the original StarCraft, it's looking like I'm actually best at Terran, but I really like playing all of them. I'm actually garbage at Zerg, which is what I used to play when I was a kid. So
Zerg's just like, it seems odd to play. Like,
yeah, it's a struggle. Like I would say that their mechanics are like transfer the least to like another race. Like if you're trying to learn another race, like Zerg, the basics of Zerg are like so fundamentally different that the skills like don't translate one to one. So whereas like for Protoss and Terran, yeah, they're essentially like pretty similar. So yeah.
and is Brood War like?
That's the expansion pack, but
So it pretty much is the same. What's the word I'm looking for? Game. It's just more. Like,
Yeah, like you know,
Yeah.
Age of Empire 2, like Conquerors, it just adds stuff. to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
people will
Engine.
say, like,
It's the same. It's the same engine. Okay.
Yeah, people will say like kind of same vein as like Age of Empires. They'll be like they'll just refer to like the expansion because like they'll just refer to the expansion because it's like the definitive version.
Makes sense. What's up? What is your goal in this one again?
So actually, the goal for this is pretty much the same as most missions, which is you're just supposed to destroy all enemy buildings.
That guy got wrecked.
He did. And they're across there's a little bit of a moat there. So, gonna have to go across the sea a little bit. Across the sea like that song, like Weezer. You ever heard that?
Whom?
Oh boy.
Is that 90s band that did Buddy Holly?
No, they're famous for actually Beverly Hills.
I thought they were famous for this amazing album called Ratitude.
That's also true.
Destination?
Transmit coordinates.
Transmit coordinates.
Reporting in.
Yeah, I'm not really
Proceed.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
listening. I copy that.
Give me something to shoot. Go
Destination?
ahead, Commander. Attack formation.
I like that dude's voice.
Hang on, we're in for some trouble.
Transmit coordinates.
I'm listening. I copy that.
Ben, do you ever feel bad that you're sending all these virtual people out to their deaths?
absolutely not, because I'm not an idiot. And I can separate games from reality.
But I think about everyone who dies individually and how they had some sort of life.
Yeah, you don't think of it that way, Ben? Wow.
I can't empathize because I do not now, nor have I ever had a life.
But you're doing LPs, son.
That's true. I'm hanging out with my friends.
Ew, we're friends
Who
now.
are also my family.
You're supposed to say my fams. My fams, fam. That guy, that guy right there we see right now, he looks like an alien because of the angle they have.
Yeah, it's not a very flattering angle. I'll give you that. Also, that drop did not actually go well. Oh, there's 2 Marines still in there. That might be why.
Destination? Input coordinates.
Reporting in. Coordinates received.
Why
Roger.
does he sound like an idiot?
Input coordinates.
I think the whole thing is like, when you're like, Roger. I guess that's what they're going for there. Breaker, Roger.
He's not actually going.
Wow, 127 per minute. Oh my gosh.
It seems like all the Terran units have just the most laid back attitude.
Yeah, despite dying and stuff. A lot.
Except for you want a piece of me, boy.
Yeah, and give me something to shoot.
But I think that's the same person. That's the same troops, right, Ben?
Yeah.
I like when Ben does a lot of stuff and it's just like, this is just...
Coordinates received.
Give me something jacked up and
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
I'll just try waiting until I have more stuff.
Dumb.
Your forces
know.
are under attack.
But I'm trying to beat it faster than I did in practice. So, which, I still didn't take a long time. It was a lot easier than I remember it being, actually. But,
What do you like better as an alarm to being attacked? Your forces are under attack, or ding ding! I can't do the AoE bell. Ding ding! Yeah, ba-ba! That's right.
Playing against Nick.
No, playing against Nick. Alright, we're started up and I'm in feudal age and he's sending over war elephants. Okay, thanks.
get out.
He plays the Goths, get it right.
Sorry.
Gothic war elephants.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces
Actually,
are under
upgrade or
attack.
something.
This is Jimmy.
So are the hero, all the hero units just absolutely god tier?
They should be if you control them correctly. So they're not actually very... Okay, he's back there. Alright. I thought I lost him for a second.
What, they can die and you can continue on?
No. Sometimes there's a little delay, actually. So I was, gravely concerned that,
Why don't you just leave Raynor, back at home base?
because it's boring.
Also, he is really good and it
Yeah,
makes it go
he
faster.
actually one-shots Marines, so that's pretty good. Also, they have a stupid command center that's a million miles away.
So does the campaign eventually evolve to you fighting the Zerg and the other guys, other
Yep.
than just other Terran?
Yeah.
Your forces
I'm sure
are
you'll
under attack.
encounter them and you're like, oh crap.
Why can't we just get along? Terrans fighting Terrans? I mean, come on. I just like how you can move the dang buildings.
Yeah, that's actually really convenient. When I started playing the Zerg campaign, I missed that a lot.
finish you.
The Howie scream forever.
Commander, orders gathered? Right away, sir. Orders received. Commander.
You know, kind of like these games are honestly kind of like playing chess, in that like
Forces are under attack.
you always have to think a couple moves ahead, and if you have any time where you're sitting around like not doing anything, you're like probably losing. You know?
Yeah. So
It's chess with a time limit per move set to like 2 seconds.
Upgrade complete.
I'm listening. And
Yeah. They have speed chess. It's like speed chess where you are constantly losing.
Affirmative. Roger.
Should do that sometime. I like playing chess. 15 seconds to side move. Lose.
I'm surprised that you can just like transport them over like a very big distance, just like over the sea. I figured there'd be like some sort of distance limitation.
nope, you can do whatever you want.
Not realistic.
Doesn't matter at all.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Sector locked in, Commander.
Are there like landmines that you're like hitting?
Ben, what's the hotkey for building or for creating troops?
This should be
It's different for each variety of troop.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, wait, that's the way it is in AO. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like if it's Marines, you push M.
Yeah, well, I changed that. The default is M, but that's stupid because M is in an inconvenient spot. So,
Ben just needs to get cleared.
You change it to B, right?
A.
Your forces are under attack.
Wow. Can you get life, like, for Raynor? I notice he has his life back. Does just waiting around give you more life?
Nope, I am repairing him because he is in a vehicle.
Ah.
Go ahead, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't have a super good army control, so I'm losing a little bit more than I should be. He's pretty much over, actually. Not a super interesting mission.
Well, it's only like, what, the fourth one?
Yeah. And, you know, I honestly don't have access to a whole lot of
How many missions are there in a campaign?
Each campaign is 10 missions, so that's 30 in the base game, and then another 30 in Brood War.
Do they add another like race in Brood War, or is it just like different scenarios?
It's different scenarios. Adding another race would be really hard.
Yeah.
What was that?
Starcraft 2 only has the 3 races, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because,
Ben, what's the most mad you ever got when you're playing StarCraft Online? Like, did anyone ever super annoy you or whatever?
Oh, there was a guy who, I used to play a bunch of, like, 4v4s because, like, they were, like, the absolute most casual mode you could get, and I was tired of getting stressed out playing online.
Your forces are under attack.
And he was stupid and mean. His name was Grom Hellscream, who is a character from Warcraft. So, like, not even the right franchise, but he said he was going to report me for being bad at 4v4 casuals. So, and then he called me the N-word a lot, so I reported him. I don't actually get a lot of that on StarCraft though.
Can you?
Oh, dude, actually thinking about that, I was watching Ian play some fighting game on like a community site or like a client where you can talk to people and then play games.
Uh-huh.
And he was spectating one match, and like the one guy won, he was like, good game, and the other guy was just like, N-word, you suck.
Cool.
Good lord. I like
And,
how that guy was like...
I watched him for like literally like 30 seconds, and I saw that immediately. I'm like, good, nothing has changed.
I like how that dude was gonna report you for being bad and casual. Like, how can you even... It doesn't even matter. How can you report someone for being bad?
Well, you can report someone for, like, team killing,
okay.
which is, like... And it's really hard to do in StarCraft, like, in, like, the ranked mode, or, like, in, like, the standard matchmaking, because, like, you have to manually target each unit, because your units will never aggro on allies. And that's what he was doing, actually. He resorted to doing that, and that is reportable, because, like, you're just being a huge idiot and preventing people from enjoying the game. So I also reported him for that.
He reported me for being bad. Get good reported.
Sir,
Yeah.
here?
I was better than him, by the way.
Right.
I don't think it needed to be said.
They're mixing it up.
That's amazing.
I want you.
Are people on there usually decently chill?
I mean,
Yeah, actually,
Taurus, have you
one of
lost your
my
mind?
best gaming moments, I would say, is when I was first starting to learn StarCraft, and I was first playing it. Like, I got beat by a Proxy 2 game, which is basically like a Protoss will just drop 2 of their basic
I don't like
structures
this
in
at
your
all.
base and just like pump out their basic units out,
Do it.
like
Yes.
literally inside your base. So
Let's get this
you
over with.
die if you don't scout it.
Oh.
And after they lost, like, they started talking to me and chatting me up and everything, and they were like, hey, you know, maybe you should try scouting and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I probably should.
That should be.
And yeah, I so what happened was they eventually started like coaching me a little bit. For like, they were like, hey, you want to get in a custom game and like try this stuff out? And I was like, sure. So that was really nice.
Huh. That is really nice.
Yeah, it just took time out of their day to like teach some idiot like how to play.
That's really cool. The only community I'm part of at all in the least is Madden, and they're all the worst.
well, that's not surprising.
It's not surprising. Sometimes I start up a game and I'll like get one first down and they'll just quit. And it's like, cool. Like, literally, there's not even a score yet. It's like one play and it's like, F this guy. Also, one of the things I really hate about how it's set up for PS4 is if somebody has their chat on and they have a headset on, you can hear them all the time and you can't turn that off. You know, in like COD, you can go and be like, mute that guy. You can't do that in Madden, so if you start up a game and someone's playing really loud rap music or something like that, you can't like not hear that for the next half hour. So that's pretty cool. And I like how like when you start up, sometimes you want to change your rosters real quick, so like you'll start up and you'll pause, and half the times the guys are like, "Don't you be quitting on me!" Like, and all you're doing is just changing like the rosters, and like they'll be like being like, "This punk is gonna quit. I haven't even started," and you're like, But yeah, it's not a surprise, obviously, that it's terrible.
And honestly, you laugh about like people reporting just because someone's bad, but it happens all the time in like worse communities, like any of the MOBAs, like League of Legends or like Dota 2.
Yeah.
That is such a prominent thing that like if you're not immediately good or like you're just a new player and you like bring down a team like one time, you can get reported, and a lot of the times you actually get in trouble because of that.
So what are you supposed to do to get good?
That's
Just don't involve yourself at all.
yeah. Either you have to play Dota 2 for like 10 years, like Kevin or something, or you just don't play it.
Sounds fun.
It sounds like a cool, closed community of extreme elitists about a game that's not even good.
But then that community is like, somehow they're all so hardcore about it that they get like 100,000 people watching them at like the Staples Center, or however many it was.
I just do not understand. Like, if I was gonna watch like some sort of like PC type
I'd watch Starcraft or
yeah, I would watch like Starcraft or something
AoE
like
or
that.
something like that.
You know what? I watch both StarCraft and AoE, and I will say you probably should be, because it's a lot of fun. Especially, like, I've actually been watching a lot of Brood War over StarCraft 2. It's, like, after playing it like again and realizing like, oh man, these limitations that you have to work around like make it like really actually hard to play. Like just made me respect the players a whole lot more, because this is not an easy game to like control.
Honestly,
things are unintuitive and weird, and what is that Hydros do?
I think the genre of MOBAs is popular because of a couple reasons. First of all, the games are free, so even if you don't have a lot of money, you can get into the game and play it like all the time because everything is free about it. Second of all, it takes way less commitment to understand the basics. Like something like Starcraft, like that is a daunting task.
I'm still pretty confused, and I've been watching for 2 weeks
but
now.
like you might like put like 100 hours into it and like still be on like the bottom like 0.1% of players, and a lot of people are intimidated by that. And then obviously you have the community of it being already popular, which kind of like has a snowball effect. So I don't know. Whenever I watch the games on like Twitch for like 5 seconds, I'm like, this looks like the most boring thing ever.
What does MOBA mean?
Multiplayer online battle arena. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I've never seen those games. How are they? Aren't they like StarCraft, or are they like different?
They're basically
they're like StarCraft if you had one thing to control.
It's an RTS with just like, imagine you have your one hero unit, like whatever that guy is, who's like kind of overpowered.
Yeah,
but that's the only guy you control. And then you play with like 4 or 5 other guys on your team, and then you fight against 5 other heroes, and that's the genre.
That doesn't seem fun. I'd rather be the guy that has like 1 million units.
Yeah.
It also seems... It's also... Again, I've never seen the gameplay, but it seems like a StarCraft where you have to constantly be changing around is harder.
It's, you know, people will say it's like the hardest esport. Like it's like the hardest.
Well, because there's so much going on. If you let something stop for a second,
My favorite terminology for MOBAs is the other definition of Aeon of Strife style fortress assault game going on 2 sides. Which, if you take the first letter of each one, it's a cool thing.
What is Aeon of Strife is? I know that's something, but I can't remember what it is. I think that's like a StarCraft custom map setting game.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Because that's where like Dota comes from. It's a Warcraft 3 map.
Your forces are under attack.
Hey, what the hell?
what's it called again, Trev? Oh, okay, got it. I searched the last part. Got it.
Yeah, that's
cool.
That's the cool way to say that genre because it fits better.
I literally missed it.
Yeah, I'll show you later. I'll show you when you're older, kid. That what's it called where you use the first letter of something? Not anagram. You know what I mean. It comes out to be acronym. The acronym comes out to be a couple fun swear words.
What?
Aren't they great?
What? That's wild. Gee whiz.
I guess the only major thing about like online game stuff is like it's so hard to find a fun community where people don't try hard it to make it like no fun for everyone else.
Well, the bad thing about any competitive game is that there'll always be extreme tryhards.
And it's hard to find situations where you have like a situation where it's just pure fun without someone ruining it.
Even like super ultra